Trump is not the alpha and omega of all of this. It's kind of the legacy and the foundation of our nation, but they have been escalating. And we've also been told to kind of pretend like we're in Connecticut, right? A liberal, peaceful state, and that it can't happen. But like a 15-year-old baby boy in Bridgeport lying dead on the street and they don't even let his memorial stay up, that shit happens. That shit happens here. That's Jason Negro, and that shit happens here. Our community members being torn away in this building right here, that shit happens right here. So we can't act like it doesn't happen. We have to realize that it is happening, and we're all subject to it. So I don't know, it's a lot. We're really facing a lot of losses, so the time has always been critical, but while we're galvanized, we have so much more attention focused on us. We really need to use this opportunity to build power and support not only community members like Sujitno, but also make sure that we're organizing and building to protect all of us. So today's also the last day, folks, to renew their DACA. I just maybe want to have one of the youth from C4D come up to speak a little bit about another reason why this day is important to our movement.
So I don't have a loud voice, so if you can't hear me, just let me know. So my name is Camilla. I'm from Connecticut for Dream. I'm undocumented. As of now, I have DACA, the deferred action for child arrivals. As Locke mentioned, today is the last day that people and youth and students have to apply for DACA. President Trump ended the DACA program a month ago, and today is the arbitrary deadline for the program to end. Their status, and they'll be in danger of deportation and living free once again. In the next few months, we know that a legislative solution likely will come up. The DREAM Act will come up for a vote, hopefully sometime in the next few months. And we are here today to stand for a clean DREAM Act, to call for a DREAM Act with no enforcement. So myself as a DACA recipient and the potential beneficiary of the DREAM Act, I do not want my safety to be traded for the safety of my parents and for the safety of our community. My parents are undocumented, and I refuse to be a bargaining chip to be able to get a DREAM Act passed. So if the choice is DREAM Act with enforcement or no DREAM Act, I choose to not have my safety be traded for the safety of my parents. No
right.
They get caught by the immigration system, and we cannot trade, like I said, the safety of some people for the safety of all of the community. So thank you.
Now I just wanna just like say this is your time this is the community that supports you, so talk to them.
Thank you very much for all the support of Connecticut, and also from Columbia in New York, Yukon, my alumni, and also community like Imam Kasif. Thank you very much, and Rini, Alok, and all people that I can mention one by one. And you know why I come to this start to know what's going on, what happened in the government system. Something broken system happened. Before, I don't have any idea when the application has been rejected in 2001, and after I realized is something going on, and I just know it in 2004 when I came to Senator Liberman office. There's something going on. If I don't know that the application has been rejected. If I don't go, I thought it's pending. I just know it all the years later, and finally it looked like I cannot do anything. And one thing that I want to let you know that I came here in the end of 1981 in Columbia University for Fulbright Scholar, and only for master degree at the time until I get about 2 years. But at the time, because I want to finish my PhD, because I have a friend, good friend, Indian guy, very nice. Why don't go to PhD? And I start go to the PhD. But unfortunately, after I take a lot of courses, the graduate school sent to the funding to Fulbright, and then finally the Fulbright angry. Why you master degree take this? And then finally, what happened? I struggled to get into it if it had been accepted. But the problem at the time that the office of in Indonesia, it took like they didn't let me get into it to PhD program, only for master degree, another master degree in business. But because I want to be a medical anthropologist at the time, and when I left to Indonesia, in Indonesia I start to work in family planning, continuing that what you call between quantitative method. I never be in the house, even talk to my wife because say, you like married a sailor, and because your husband never stay at home. Even my wife will be sometimes busy also, and around the country, and sometimes I went also to the outside the country, and people say, oh, that guy has more than 10 years what you call working in working in the office but never stay in the office. They make a joke like that, okay? And 5 years in 2 years requirement block me, my office never let me go. And the 5th years it looked like there is scholarship given by another office, and my name get into it. This is why people don't know. And when only who agree, I take the PhD program is my boss, and then is a woman, is from what you call family planning research and development. And finally I passed, the only candidate to go to even master, nobody get passed. At the time I went there, and then I take the program in what you call in Michigan. If I'm not met, I go back to I go to Yukon, and in Yukon they said you can go to PhD program. They said, but the requirement 30 credit plus. How many credit plus? I really don't know. That's why I take the course, whatever. And when I came to Yukon, because USID didn't allow students do whatever they want. Even I got whatever what you call benefit, they didn't tell. I have to ask. This is the way you ask if you benefit or not. I don't have any benefit. Even I get what you call, I keep myself healthy. Until now, so I keep myself eat right. This is what I'm doing. And until in 1990, I start in Yukon. It took like back and forth, not clear between the argument between graduate school and the department. It took like, and then finally, at the time I very angry. I wrote the letter to head of department with CC to the vice president of Yukon, but I got accepted for the master degree first. I gave you master degree first, proficient. I said, and the grad school argued, if proficient, you cannot go to PhD program. But my advice, no, you can get into it. Don't worry, you can get to PhD program. And then when go to for qualifying exam, and then my advisor wanted me to write that I have to agree for master. I don't agree. I put PhD because he said for PhD, I put PhD. And he crossed. I never signed. He gave master degree. I don't have master degree. Anyway, after I give, it's okay, I take it. Because better than nothing, you take it. I don't need any master degree, I get master degree. It's not fair. You know, people from what we call, I have a student, the same from population and family head from Columbia University, even after me, the same advisor, Stephen Isaac, who is the what you call the president of social and policy. And my advisor treat different because he is American and foreign. And then I have to take more required. Even get very hard, but I never complain. Yeah. Well, during my transition, I lost 6 months on my scholarship without money, without anything. And I remember at the time when I got the exam, because I can survive in 3 months. I get help also from international affairs. And cold weather, I remember, I only have 40 cents. I buy the chocolate. I ask my husband, can you have burger? I don't have any money, Sujitno. And okay, I'll ask Anna, because we're students, right? It's a PC program, when he come, it's totally okay. And can you believe, in the struggle like that, my advice one will get good grade, no eating, no anything. Can you believe it? I never complain. My wife's not with me because she's living with somebody else was in the transition. Yeah. And later on, I got the help from the Indonesian affairs, who is a Muslim, he's a white American, and he helped me and he got everything. And later on, come again when in the PhD program, it looked like my advisor resigned without. It looked like more than 30 students cannot finish and make me stuck, cannot do anything because I cannot move again and go back and forth and very hard. And at the time I work whatever job either in the store, nighttime, morning, whatever I do, because I don't want to distract my prayer. My time prayer, this why they said I take night time because I don't want to. I want to get my 5 prayer can be because night time is more easier, peaceful. I can lock the door. And when I work in with helping somebody who is at the story and Barber Street, a little bit done. Nice. Yeah. When I would just want to open, but yeah, if somebody, it look like when somebody want to just give the money, because when I ask the money, I just give it. They even the what you call the owner. They don't tell anybody, and then I don't tell anybody at the time because I don't want to share with owner. And finally I stop there. And yeah, what I do is at night time I work with the store. In the morning I do a lot of things. I can teach people. I teach home school. I teach also for the regular school, but for the substitute it's okay. And yeah, no restriction at the time because what you call I can even my funding agents want to file my tax everything, so I get to everything. And even I don't have any idea before about the meaning of responsibility long time in 1980, right? 80 something, still easy. And even I as help somebody from when I got problem in Yukon, somebody who is is a lawyer. He is one of my students who is a professor who plan to teach in Gajah Mada, and he told me he cannot help. I will give paperwork everything. He cannot help me because the district attorney didn't agree with his decision. I don't know, probably he is filed or not, because he need a copy of that. I really don't know, right? And later on, coming on and on, and I go back and forth, I find lawyer and cannot get lawyer in 1996 during Clinton administration, right? And at the time my lawyer want to do this, but unfortunately at the time something happened, and I have to move for the time being when I get sick and come back again, and this has happened, and very scary thing happened in my life. And I do my best, I keep positive, and until now I'm still working for people, teaching people whatever they need, and just bless whatever. I just want to say what we call Alhamdulillah, meaning praise to God all the time, and astaghfirullah, also ask forgiveness, and whatever happen will happen, and we cannot under the control, and I believe that. This I very strongly believe. I'm fasting Monday, Thursday, today also a month fasting. You know, the fasting I cannot tell lie because I tell the truth. The good thing fasting is I have to tell the truth, whatever consequence. This is God willing, because the message was in the book. Okay. Yeah. What I do is for this is I want eyes. Don't do something already legal, make it illegal. Do something that illegal, make it legal. not already getting better, screw up and start over again. Right?
Right.
Do good thing, do new thing, be creative. Don't take people already in the system. I'm on the system easy. I never move. I never move. Do you understand? I never move. Stay in the, even the Dean of Public Health so upset. Very upset. Why? Happened like this. Yeah. What happened? People get mental problem because stress is fortunate as strong, that keeps strong. Yeah. What we call mental problem is very small. Okay? Very small. I teach smart kid. Very smart. Yeah. But because pressure or wrongly diagnosed. Yeah. Some people also, still I believe, if you bring people to keep positive thinking, be positive. I know I'm fighting also with my good friend for 20 years at a time. And I never meet him. I don't know what's going on. And then is it ICE involved? I really don't know. Because he always keeps talking. I talk to him. Don't talk to ICE directly because you are not a lawyer. But he doesn't want to listen at the time. And yes, and I just came a few days ago, and I feel so shocked when I saw him. When time I come, give the food, and then I left, right? And then I come to Daniel. Wait! And then what happened? And finally, Daniel, give a hug. And what happened? I said, David, this is my leg. He's crying too. In my leg. I said, oh my God, what happened? Why put me like this? I never expect like this, If I come to Indonesia, I feel threatened because deportation is not good. This is not good in my country. I told you. I feel threatened. It's not like other countries still accept it now. Even if I not finish my study when I go to school, if I go to school, it's not my mistake. I will not go up to my career forever. Now I go back. I'll go in the box. 55, 60 is not good. I don't get any retirement. I work here. I don't get any retirement. I don't get any benefit. People look me like probably garbage. Right?
No, sir. No.
Yeah. This is, I don't want it. Yeah. This way, as gifts, you give me a green card, it's good. I can go back and forth, you give citizen, fine. Yeah. Because the image is different. Yeah. This is what my prayer. Give me easy access. I ask God, give me easy access for me. What happened? Is a test? Is it what? What this is to me? I said, what happened? Yeah. But many times people tell you keep you strong, don't worry. Many times this make you strong. And I believe, this why also I keep positive. Even I still want to finish my study. Sooner or later, either in Columbia, either in Yukon, yeah, I still want to do it. Yeah. Can you believe? Good friend until breakup, beautiful eyes. Husband and wife, divorce, sometimes happen because of eyes. This is not good. I don't want this happen. I don't want this happen. This is many times when eyes take me in front of my house. I was in front of my house, he grabbed me. He grabbed me in front of my house. I know they're fighting, but they don't sell until 67 days. What happened? I sent a message, make a rally, and then change. Then he said, collect the money for Sujitno to go back home. It's not right.
This is your home.
This is my home because I'm This is my home. You know, long time, more than Actually, I am here. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Mic check! Mic check! So, I want to ask Sujitno's religious leader, Imam Kashif, to come up and speak a few words about just how important Sujitno is to his community and just how much he means for his faith community, for the youth in his community, and pretty much everyone that's been a part of his life.
Sujitno has been, well, first of all, I've known Sujitno for almost over 15 years. He's the kind of person who has always been involved with helping others. He's helped people get their citizenship. He's helped with immigration rights for other people, going to rallies not only in Connecticut, but all across the country. He's the person that we always count on to go to these different places, to come back to give us information, tell us what's going on. Him and his wife have gone and stood before the different houses to speak for immigration rights, to speak for people getting their citizenship, for people who are undereducated, for people who are dealing with poverty issues. He has been a force in our community for a long time. Not only on the political level in terms of that, but in terms of just being religiously dedicated in our community. Like he mentioned his issues with fasting and cooking and all of these other kind of things he's done in the community. He's been the type of person who's always been just giving. He's always been working in the school for many years, teaching in the school, helping with Arabic, being involved with tutorial programs, with math, all these different kind of things for a long period of time. It's a shame that, you know, we're saying that people who are immigrants in this country don't do anything to help and service America, but Sujitno is a prime example of a person who's given to America more than many Americans have even given.
Yes.
He's been giving these things for over, as far as I know, for over 20 years. He's been giving to this country, to citizens, to help them become citizens, for immigration rights, and for our children more than most people that I have even encountered. Sujitno's been involved in all of those kind of things. When I was coming up here, people were saying they wanted to be here, they couldn't get it because of work and some other things, and they were saying, this is ridiculous. He's the kind of person who's an asset to the community. Why are you trying to get rid of assets to America? We should be getting rid of assets. We should be trying to encourage people who are assets to come to America, not make them leave. So, Sujitno, we want you to stay here. We want you to be home. This is your home. We want you to be here. We want you here. Okay, all of us are here to support. We love you.
Keep him home!
Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home!
Keep him home! Keep him home! Keep him home!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Alright, y'all, so Sajuti, you're surrounded by people that support you, that love you, and I know there's a lot of people like Imam Kashif who have known Sujitno for years now, so if anyone wants to come speak just words of encouragement, just words of support for Sajuti in front of all of us, please come up and say a few words. up, Jason.
I'm standing here in solidarity with this gentleman, Sujitno, and it breaks my heart because not even a week has really gone by, and we see another attack in our community. It's so terrible, and this is proof that there's no sort of discretion in how they attack and tear apart our communities. This is an asset to our community. This is someone who's been contributing for all people, someone who here has had decades of service. All the people you see around us here, all the people owe something to Sujitno in the sense of they feel that he has made a difference in their lives for a better life, for a better community. And I just want to say that this is something that's getting worse and worse every day. And for us to come out here and to make a difference for not just people like him or my family, for the whole community, this is an attack, again, on a community level. We are here trying to bring something better to everyone here. We are not terrorizing the community. We are here to build. We are here to participate. I see this again and again. We are not here to terrorize. We are here to build and to participate. We are here. This is our home. This is our home. We made this our home. We don't want to live here. We don't go back to someplace that's a foreign land. This is our home. As much as everything that we put into this soil, our blood, sweat, and tears, our time, this is our community. All these things, this is the reality that we live in. This is the reality we've been living in for years and years. This is no exaggeration. Take this clear. This is happening right this moment. He has days before he's kicked out of this country. Days. Why? He's been here for decades, doing things, building things. And it breaks my heart. It makes me sad. I think everyone here today agrees that this is his home. He deserves to be here. He's done more than enough. And he will continue to do more if he gets to stay here. He needs to stay here. I want him here. He needs to be here. So please make this an effort. Include him in your lives. Please, for him, for all of us here, our community is important. Thank you. Keep him home!
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 So before we go in to Company Sajuti for his check-ins, anyone else have anything to say? Open mic.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. Turn us around. Turn us around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking. Keep on talking. No Iceman. Ain't gonna let no Iceman turn us around. Turn us around. Turn us around, ain't gonna let no Iceman turn us around.
Deportation!
Not one more!
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 Deportation!
Not one more!